So this is going to be a quick video, obviously on the go. And, I got to work on this camera quality, but I did want to show you guys what I've been working on as far as the loan collateral contract. We started this on day 54, I believe, and we haven't really touched it much since, but today I've gone back on to make some edits and test out the code. So let's see what's working. So as far as edits go, it had already provided us with a contract that we had deployed. We hadn't really played with it much, but we had it. And I did notice that at the very bottom, it had discussed the fact that this was a contract that would deduct 2.8%. Now, I didn't want it to be deducted because if somebody requested $100, then they would only receive 97.2 rather than the full 100 and us just getting an extra $2.80 on top. So what I had done is I had given it some clarification as far as my goals with what I wanted the contract to do. And after providing it that, you guys can just pause and read if you want to see, but it provided us a new contract with the updates to be able to make sure that it followed along with what we were intending. Now, after this, I believe that is when I had gone to test the contract. I want to double check real quick. Envision someone being able to log on to the front end. However, manually. Okay, yeah. So this is where I was asking about how to actually go about getting the information for, creating the loan itself. So this is the code right here that we had set up for our contract. This is the loan collateral contract. And essentially for getting this to be able to have, and essentially for setting up a loan, I'll show you guys really quick on my account, but we'll just go ahead. This is the wallet that currently has a couple NFTs in it. And the way that you essentially set this up is first, obviously once we set up a front end, this will be a lot smoother. You'll just connect your wallet, click on the NFT. But for testing purposes, we had to grab the contract address of the microgreens fund contract. So this is the same address that we've got down here, somewhere down here. I really need to condense all these, but it's the address right here is the address that we've got pasted right here. We selected one just given we're using the first NFT for our example. And then the principal, the repayment amount, pretty self-explanatory. And then the duration, this is actually done in seconds. So I need to figure out a way to structure this for days. But essentially when we had first gone to transact, it had given us an error. And the reason for the error is the fact that we had to specify on our microgreens contract that we're cool with letting the loan collateral contract take control and transfer ownership of the NFT. So the way that we had corrected this issue was we had gone to the set approved for all setting and we had pasted the contract address for the loan collateral contract. And then the bool, which is just like a true or false statement, says that, we approved it to be able to make transactions. So once we had pressed transact, we were good to go there. We had just gone back up to here. We'd hit transact, and then boom, we're able to set up a loan. Now, for this to be a loan that's accepted, the way that we do this is we would go down. I need to make the loan amount obviously bigger so the gas fee isn't bigger than the loan amount. But essentially, we would go down, we'd grab the account that is our hypothetical lender. And for accepting the loan, we would just go ahead and do, I don't know if it would be 0 still since we've already got one. I think it would be 1. I think it's 1 because there's only one available. No. Oh, wait. I have to put the correct loan amount. So for the loan amount, I noticed it didn't specify it. Obviously, we know that it's supposed to add 2.8%, so that's what we've got here. But I did go back to ChatGPT just to let it know that, hey, I need this added so that anybody, if they're not aware of the 2.8% fee, they can see how much they need to put up for the loan to execute. So this should work now. Let's go ahead and give it a go. What is going on here? Oh, wait, I got to transact the loan. Incorrect fee. Okay. This resets every time you do anything. So let's go ahead, try this one more time. There we go. So now we've lended some capital over to the original holder, the original owner of the NFT, and currently the contract is what holds our what's it called? our token. And you guys can see that here. If I call it, you guys can see it is the contract address for, the loan collateral contract, which is right here. So to repay this, this is the last thing that I tested, but we just go back over to here. We specify the amount that we were going to repay, which is 8%. And then we go to, where's it at? Repay loan. And then I think this is one because there's only one. I don't know if this is like a chain because we'd already used one the first time, but yeah, it's just for how many is actually available. So now we've got the token transferred back to our ownership, which we can see right here. So you guys can see it now switched. So that's essentially the basics of it. Like I mentioned, the last prompt that I'd given ChatGPT before logging off was that I had wanted it to essentially specify the loan amount for what's it called? Like, how much a lender is supposed to put up. So the 1028, that should be included within the specifications of the listing. So yeah, that's where we're at for today. So like I said, it's going to be a quick video today, but if you guys enjoyed getting to see how the loan collateral contract is looking and are excited to see this have a front end that people can interact with their own NFTs, make sure to like and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.